Hello and welcome back to the channel Held Dominance. Anthony here. Please remember to like and subscribe, and also click that notification bell if you enjoy what you're seeing and if you want to see more. Coming up in this episode, new Hull KR coach is on his way. Injury-plagued Dragon signs new deal. And for the really reals now, the Betfred Championship concludes. So we start with the news that Hull KR coach Willy Peters is set to land in the UK in the coming days as he starts his journey as the Rovers' new boss. The 2022 season may still be ongoing, but the Australians' desire to get over to Hull and get the wheels in motion should excite supporters. We all know talk can be cheap sometimes, but the thing people associate with the club said that Peters and the signings plus preparations he has done before moving into the country speaks volumes to what he wants to embed in East Hull. You only have to read the odd article with Danny Maguire or Hull KR players who have signed new deals to see the research Peters has been doing about the club and its roster. Since landing a job, he and Maguire have been working endless hours over the phone or on a Zoom feature about future plans and the level they want to take the Rovers to. While Peters is new to the coaching scene in Super League, he's no stranger to it as a player, having played for Gateshead Thunder in 1999 and Wigan Warriors in the year 2000, playing a grand total of 50... my maths is a little bit off today. 56 games with 26 tries and 6 goals, as well as 6 drop goals for Wigan Warriors. It now comes down to the 2023 season where he will take the reign as their head coach. He has already had an impact on the Robins playing staff, as he's also added high caliber players such as Tom Opicic and James Batchelor, especially the latter, who he admits he was unsure about moving to the Selwyn Group Craven Park, but after speaking to Peters for 5 minutes in, he was sold with the move from Wakefield. It seems like the incoming coach has a plan to set out and is taking the role seriously. His knowledge of certain players and Super League game on the whole is a massive bonus before he even steps foot off the plane. Peters also looks like that he's going to put a lot of time into the youth system in 2023, and now the club have confirmed that with Zach Fishwick and Connor Moore both making their Rovers debuts this year. And on Saturday night, the club added more to the new signings with with 7 academy graduates, all added to a 2-year first-team contract deal until the end of 2024. The 7-strong group comprised of Barley, who also made his first-team debut this year, Darnell Bayes, Harvey Moore, Harvey Reynolds, Jack Potter, and Leo Tennyson, who will all link up with a first-team squad next season, hoping to break into the squad over the coming years. As they say, the proof will be in the pudding. For Peters, of course, results are what matters once the players start this season, but off the field, Rovers are in a strong position. The hope is now that the new era at the Robins can be a prosperous one. They have all the things in place to be a success. They just need their game to go to the next level. And hopefully all the pieces clicking together for Willy Peters from day one. We'll have to see how they go, but it's going to be an interesting year with the new Robins outlook. We're going to stick with a black and white theme, but go down to Australia as St George Illawarra Dragons have announced the re-signing of Dragons back rower Billy Burns for the 2023 NRL Premiership season. Burns joined the Dragons from Penrith Panthers in the opening rounds of the 2021 season and has played 31 NRL games to date. The Park Spaceman Juniors said it was a surreal feeling remaining at the Dragons following an injury disrupted campaign. My injury troubles over the past 12 months put me in limbo for a while. So, for the club to put their trust in me for next season means a lot, Burns said. I was a fan of the club growing up, so to stick with the Red V for another season is exciting. If I told my younger self he would be playing for the Dragons when he grew up, he wouldn't believe me. So, that makes me very happy. He continued, 2022 was a disjointed campaign for me. I'm under no illusions. I have plenty of areas to work on as a player throughout the pre-season and next year. 6'3", 23-year-old New South Wales native joined the Dragons from Penrith Panthers, where he played 12 games and scored 4 tries between 2019 and 2020. So to continue on with the St George Illawarra Dragons after 19 games and 2 tries, despite having injury concerns, is always going to be proper. And we love a story around here like this, as it's fans' own stuff. You want to be playing for your favourite team when you're a junior. And to do that is something of note. Making his NRL debut against the Sydney Roosters in round 24 of the 2019 NRL season, he has gone on to score 2 tries for Penrith when they won 51-10 against Newcastle, and he joined St George Illawarra Dragons in a player swap with Eddie Blacker, who signed for Penrith. The Dragons general manager Ben Harron said Billy has faced a difficult period with injury, but with another pre-season under his belt, he will continue to add value to our squad. Billy's contribution over the past 2 seasons has been positive, and the potential he has to be a permanent first grade fixture moving forward were all key considerations when re-signing him. Burns is the 9th Dragons player to have re-signed with the club for 2023 and beyond, as he follows the likes of Blake Lawrie, Jack Bird, Jaden Sullivan, Tyrell Sloan, Jaden Hunt, Michael Molo, and Max Fagia in re-signing with the Dragons. These all happened in recent months, and they will be looking to build on the succession. We'll have to see how it goes, but it's going to be fun for the Dragons, as mates will stay around. So this is the final round of the Betfred Championship. I promise you, it is before the playoffs start in the Championship for the battle to be a Super League club come 2023. Now, there were 6 games scheduled because the 7th was postponed due to a certain royal passing. Sheffield Eagles versus Dewsbury Rams was postponed due to Queen Elizabeth's passing, and the date has been set for Wednesday the 14th of September, so in 2 days. But we had the 6 other games, and this is how each of the clubs went on. Whitehaven won 40 points to 24 at home against Newcastle Thunder in what was a game to end a poor end of the season for Newcastle. The game that took place on Saturday 10th of September 2022 saw Whitehaven rush to a 30 points to 0 first half lead. But the Thunder won 24 points to 10 in the second half. Bullman scored a hat-trick with Broadbent, Aye, Martin, King and Graham all getting a try apiece, while Williams kicked 4 goals. Boafo, Ty, Eves and Donaghy all got a try apiece for Newcastle Thunder, while Mullen kicked 4 goals. In the second game that went ahead, which was on Sunday, the first game of Sunday, Bradford renewed acquaintances with their old head coach from this year, John Keir, as his new club won 23 points to 10. With programme notes that spurred on Widnes to get the victory in Bradford Bulls programme. It was a 23 points to 10 victory, which Widnes were leading 8 points to 4 at half-time in a close fought game. Dawson Jones got the try in the first half for Bradford before Crossley crossed for the second half try. Keir got the only conversion. Widnes had Edge and Davis to thank for tries in the first half before Fozzard Brooks got a try apiece in the second. Edge kicked 2 goals, a penalty, and Smith hit the drop goal to complete the scoring. Our next game was between 2 playoff-bound teams as Halifax just missed out on victory or even getting a point against Featherstone by just one second half conversion being missed. It was 22 points to 24 and 12 points to 24 in the first half. Featherstone ran into the lead with Moores, Broadbent, Lynham and Leilua all getting on a try-scoring list before half-time, and Hall kicking 4 goals. Woodburn, Hall and Kavanagh got the tries in the first half, with Keys kicking 2 goals, before Garside and McComb scored a try apiece for Halifax in the second half. Keys was only able to convert one of those 2 conversion attempts. Next, we have Lee Centurions dominating Batley in the week before the playoffs for both games. And the league leaders won 64 points to 6. 36 points to 0 up at half-time. The full scoring from Lee Centurions saw tries 2 are from O'Donnell, Inus and Smith, while a try apiece from Ferguson, Aitken, McDonald, Charnley and Reynolds, while Inu converted 10 of the tries, while Batley got on the scoreboard in the second half with Gilmore and Hooley. Gilmore scoring the try. Barrow Raiders travelled to London in our next game as they were looking for some competition ahead of the playoffs. And they got it with a 32 points to 20 victory over a tough London Broncos side. For the Broncos, Ulberg scored twice. Gahan and McCarney all went over for a try. Leyland converted 2 of the 4 goal attempts he had. 14 points to 6 half-time lead to the Barrow Raiders. They extended it for the 30 points to 20 win, but were closely fought in the second half on the point scoring list. Ayara, Emsley, Ritson with 2 tries and Shaw all went over the whitewash to score, while Shaw kicked 4 conversions and a penalty to secure the Raiders' victory. And finally, York got tuned up for the finals against Workington by running in 74 points to 12 victory against Workington Town. York were winning 26 points to 12 at half-time, so Steele and Scott scored the tries for Workington and Forber kicking 2 goals, all in the first half. While York had all the tries from Michael, Kermond, Porter, Inman, O'Hagan, Clarkson, plus 2 from Glover and Brown each, and also a hat-trick from Harris, while Harris kicked 2 goals and Glover kicked 9. York look like they're ready for business when it comes to the end of season playoffs. And with all the results in, we now look at the Betfred Championship. Its finishing table, well, more or less, as there is 1 game left to go before Sheffield Eagles play Dewsbury Rams on Wednesday, but it does not alter the standings. Well, it could do. If Sheffield beat Dewsbury, they'll go above Widnes Vikings into 7th place. But we'll start at the bottom with Dewsbury, as they are the second team relegated. With their 7 points this season, 1 draw, 3 wins, it was going to be an uphill battle for them to stay in the Championship, and they will be replaced by the playoff winners in League One. Workington are already down and will be replaced by Keighley Cougars. Lee Centurions have won 26 of their games this season and claimed the League Leaders Shield with aplomb, with Featherstone closely far behind, and then in another season it would be Halifax that would have been the League Leaders Shield winners, as they finished third on 40 points. Barrow Raiders have come fourth, with Batley Bulldogs and York City Knights completing the playoff picture. We've talked about Widnes and Sheffield, but Bradford have had a disappointing season and would have been in that provisional 7th place if they had won this weekend against Widnes. Whitehaven come next and then will enjoy another season in the Championship. Then London Broncos, who improved at the end of the year but had a disappointing campaign overall. Next comes Newcastle Thunder, who will be looking to improve next year, even though their budgets are going to alter towards a part-time basis. And that's it for another episode, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like, subscribe and share this video worldwide, as well as clicking that notification bell for any updates on new videos that may be coming your way. Tell me what your thoughts are on today's episode in the comment section below. It's open to everyone, but please be respectful with everything that I can do. I'm wondering, is there anything that you guys would like to know from Rugby League World that I may have missed? See if I can get all the information for you. It's a good time to ask, as there's enough Rugby League to cover in stories, but I'd like to hear from you guys as well. Would you like to hear? What would you like to see? Everything that I can do to improve this channel. I'm getting so many followers. I never thought it would be happening this quick, but thank you very much for following, and I hope that continues, but I'd like some ideas. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Please remember to share this video worldwide. I will now wish you all the best, so please stay safe, and I'll see you in the next episode.